Perfect. Glad people can see that. I wish I could really understand it.
I don't understand. Why did that happen? Why did that happen?
End stream.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, our connection's good, it says.
Hey, hello everyone.
Hey everybody, it's us.
We don't understand the 20-second live delay, so thanks for watching me yawn if you were here on opening. I appreciate it.
Hopefully we didn't fart too much.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to Roll to Forge in our Ironsworn game with me and Grace. It's a pleasure to have you all here today. I hope you're all staying home, staying healthy, being friendly, and not getting cooped up and murderous.
What? That escalated quickly.
How are you doing, Grace, during all this?
You know, I'm liking the slow living. I am enjoying it. I'm also still employed, so I'm one of the lucky few, especially because I work in hospitality. A lot of my friends are out of work right now, and it's really hard on them. But I'm still working, not as much, so I've been taking it slow and brushing up on some skills, and I feel pretty good. How about you, Jer?
It has been tough. I've been out of work for a couple months now, trying to find jobs here in the Cleveland area, but that is also difficult because everyone is closed. So
everyone's closed, and everyone's also unemployed right now. So everyone's looking for jobs and applying to them. It's a bad time to be unemployed.
Yeah, my skills are in hospitality, restaurant living, at least until I develop my game design abilities. But yeah, it's been tough, but it's been a welcome slowdown as well. I'm a big believer in like the farmer's almanac style of living, that like you work super hard during spring and summer, you take fall and winter to slow down and think about the next year. I think we get caught up in like rushing through life and capitalism and everything like that.
Yeah, but if you think about it, now's the time when we should be working really hard.
That's true. Yes, I understand.
This isn't slowdown time.
I'm just saying it's giving everyone the appreciation that
true.
We don't have to be speeding through life.
Yeah. I don't think we should speed through life. I mean, I know as one gets older, mortality becomes closer and more of a reality. So, I mean, that's my
morbid.
That's kind of my constant thought is I need to be doing way more to, become the best version of myself that I can be, because I don't know when the hell I'm going to die.
Two types of people.
But anyway.
Yeah. Also, check this out. I made that.
Jeremy's making new skills.
I'm making stuff.
It's really great.
All right. Well, let's dive into the game stuff. So, we last time saved Asha. Well, we didn't save Asha. The elf Matane saved Asha in exchange for us to talk to some of the settlements of the Deep Wilds to keep them out of the western region that we came from. So we have to make a settlement to go to, and then we have to head to that settlement.
Nice. We have to pick a settlement, you said?
Yeah, we have to make one up.
Oh.
But before that, we left off with Asha's eyes kind of fluttering open, and you're going to have a moment with her.
So Asha's eyes fluttered open, and I hug her as tightly as I can, kind of like suffocating her, and she coughs. What happened? What's going on? I don't know what happened. I kind of blacked out, and then there was this huge snake thing, and... Makari? Is that you? And I say, yeah, it's me. I'm sorry I couldn't be there sooner. And she kind of sits up a little bit. It hurts. And we hug and embrace.
Oh.
That's it.
I imagine it's like a kind of a foggy, dewy morning. Everything's in a very like thin wetness. All the foliage in the deep wilds, all the lush lichen. It's basically the Pacific Northwest is what we've decided.
We were just there.
Yeah, we were just there. It's beautiful. I think I kind of hang back. I still feel kind of. I think Pendry feels guilty still about getting Asha in that position, kind of letting you down, walking through this. We're trying to find a way through this forest to a village that had no people in it.
Yeah.
I think I start to make some sort of food from whatever rations we have left, and I pass it out amongst everybody. I still don't really talk for most of the morning. I just ask Asha if she's okay.
I mean, my body hurts a lot, and I feel like I haven't been awake for days, which I guess is accurate. So I just feel really weird and kind of like out of myself right now.
It took us at least 2 days to find you.
So I was trapped in that stuff for that long?
I have to assume so. You don't remember anything else other than it taking you?
No. I think that... I mean, I felt this really sharp pain in my neck. And then I just started seeing like fuzzy blobs in my vision. I fell asleep, I guess. That's the last thing I remember.
Oh, eat up. You'll need your strength.
Not really hungry, but I'll try.
I'll pull out the map and see if I can find the next closest settlement to resupply at, and have a word with the overseer. And I head to the map, which means I'll open it up and look through some oracle stuff. All right, we are going to a settlement in the deep wilds. Oh, that's not what I want. I guess I need to figure out how... It won't be too far away. Let's start with some location descriptors. Gotta have my thingy open.
Thingy.
Dialogue box. That is a 6. So let's see. The place is exposed.
Interesting.
First, we need to decide how many settlements there are that we have to talk to. I'm going to roll d6 and figure that out. It's got to be more than one.
Just one.
I'll take 4. So total 4 settlements. All right. So then I will make this vow I have. Each one, let's make it dangerous instead, because that way I mark 2 per box and then I can try to finish this up. I'll leave it formidable, just in case. All right, so the first settlement is exposed. And then 46, that is gonna give us withered.
Withered.
And I always like to do 3. Oops, that doesn't count. That's gonna be a 48. mystical? Maybe it's like, ooh. My brain juices are firing up. Brain juice. So exposed, withered, and mystical. Now I need a name for this place. Settlement name. I don't like quick names. I like to think of it. 89. 89 means to a season or environmental aspect. What influences does the weather have on this settlement? I think this is a people that have occupied like an abandoned elven ruins, like similar to the one we traversed for the basilisk.
Mm-hmm.
That just kind of has, I see like this is, so the Deep Wilds is this entirely lush, green, verdant landscape, almost untouched by Ironlander humankind. But I imagine there's this area that has sort of a rot or decay sort of feel to it. Like the stone ruins provide good structure for the people that live there, I think. But I think that all the trees around it for some reason are just like dying and withered.
Maybe it seems kind of like swampy.
Kind of swampy, yeah. Like fen or swampy, rot or decay, swampy. I'm gonna call this settlement Black Spot.
Black Spot. There's a lot of tar everywhere. Natural tar.
So first settlement is Black Spot. It's exposed, withered, mystical, rot or decay, or very swampy. I'm gonna say marshy because it's a bit more has a bit more foliage than swampy. Marshy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Clan leader. We're gonna roll an Ironlander name. It's gonna be 91. That gives us Delcash.
Delcash.
All right, so I open up the map and I look around to our position and I point around and I see that the closest settlement is Black Spot, and I turn to everyone and I say, we're about a 2 days journey from Black Spot.
Oh. Isn't that place kind of like... Have you ever heard about it?
I think that in some... Let's see what kind of like settlement troubles they have.
Settlement trouble. Can I roll for this one?
Yes. Settlement trouble. Go ahead. 18.
Revolt against a leader.
Well, okay. Well, let's interpret this in a way that makes sense. So like maybe there's always a change of overseer or something because no one can figure out how to live in this space, and I think the next like closest settlement is maybe a week and a half or so away. They can't really keep horses here because they don't have the grain to feed them. I imagine they do a lot of like hunting in the woods, so that's their main food staple, but the ability to travel is kind of limited for them. Maybe at one time there was like a clean river or something that ran through, and now maybe it's a recent, maybe the Black Spot thing is like the last 2 years or something.
Maybe the river was a source of prosperousness. Maybe since the kind of tar has taken over the river, it's not travelable anymore. In fact, when people go into the river now, they get taken by the river. Or there are just a ton of drownings and things like that. So
okay, so maybe like the next settlement is beyond like a really wide brackish liquid, right? And they're kind of like cut off from traveling beyond. Maybe we're also cut off from going beyond, so maybe we have to solve this problem.
Yeah. And the other settlement, maybe it's like Pawnee and Eagleton.
This is Pawnee.
Yeah, we're in Pawnee. Everyone
Those
has
damn
a weight problem.
Eagletons.
An Eagleton is a sprawling gardeness. Whatever the other settlement is. Yeah, it's not actually
river.
canon, but...
Travels hard due to a wide and deep river made of brackish liquid. Clan leader changes often to lack of ability to manage the situation until I figure out a better phrase. All right, cool. So, I say, I know that Delcash was the last leader 2 years ago. I don't know if that's changed now.
Don't they go through leaders a lot or something? Wonder why.
Probably cooped up. I'm sure we can all feel that.
So how far away is that again?
About 2 days' journey.
Let's see what lies ahead.
Sure. I roll up the map, put it in the backpack, start to gather everything up. It's early morning. Asha, are you okay to move?
I guess. Yeah.
All right. Let's start making our way downtown, moving fast. I'm homebound. So moves. We are adventuring. We undertake a journey. When you travel across hazardous or unfamiliar lands, set the rank. I think this is going to be troublesome. Because it's only 2 days' journey, and I think we have the blessing of the elves currently. So I'm going to make this... Did we give this prior settlement a name?
The one we're currently in?
Yeah.
No. Do you want me to come up with one?
Sure. Oh, wait, we did. What was it called? Elfsbane.
Elfsbane.
Elfsbane. Gonna make a little map. 2 days to black spot. Okay. And this is gonna be troublesome. All right, let's do the dang thing.
Dit.
So, undertake a journey. Then for each segment of your journey, roll plus wits. If you're setting off from a community with a bond, add +1 to the roll. So do you want to roll or do you want me to roll? We have to roll plus wits.
Roll plus wits.
Wits.
My wits are low.
I have one more than you. I'll give it a go. Damn it. That's a miss. I rolled a 8 and a 9 on the challenge dice, 3 on the action, +2 makes 5, which is not high enough. So on a miss, you are waylaid by a perilous event. Pay the price.
Jeez, we're just not having a good time.
It's hard. I think part of it is that Asha is still sick. Like, still weak and fatigued. Mm-hmm. So I think it's hard to...
She keeps vomiting.
And the deep wilds are not...
Forgiving.
The Pacific Northwest is not forgiving.
No, it's not. Can't make a fucking fire.
Yeah. 14. You are separated from something or someone. That's a pretty often result. I think we lose a supply. And I think the fiction is that Asha just needs... more nourishment to recover. She didn't eat for 2 days.
We're low on water, and we're only by poisonous marshland that has bacteria and parasites in it.
Yeah, so if you want to take your supply and lower it to 3.
So we're low on water. Where are you at, the pla? Where are you at?
I think Asha stumbles, and I kind of like race to her and I take the canteen of, or the, we'll say pouch, water pouch. Yeah, makes sense to me. For this period, and just say, here, take this, and she drinks. Give her a little extra food, like more than rationed out for the 2 days, right? Or what's left from whatever supplies we could get from Elfsbane.
She is like vomiting, as I said. She's like dry heaving every couple miles. Every mile, because it takes long to walk a mile. Sort
of. Moves. So we undertook a journey. Why don't you give it a roll? I can roll again.
No, I want to roll.
Roll it up. Roll
Let
it
me
up.
Roll. Let me roll.
Roll it up.
Should I go?
Undertake a journey.
So do I roll all 3 of these?
Yes.
I keep forgetting every. Well.
Nope.
Oops, I thought I dropped the d6.
No, you're good. Just need a 10, so there we go.
48.
No. 4 and 8.
Oh.
Plus your wits.
Plus my wits is 1.
That's another miss.
Good.
Pay the price. We can't win anything.
22. Your action has an unintended effect.
So what do you think? What do you think that means?
We're just walking, right? Unintended effect. That could mean, oh, it has to be negative because we're paying the price. I don't know.
We're walking, Asha's sick, you're mad at me.
It starts raining again. Very hard this time. Lots of wind. That's not really an unintended thing. It just happens.
A decision you make.
Oh. Okay, I decide to take a way that actually proves to be more treacherous. And our feet keep getting stuck in like holes that we can't see because they're covered with soft brush. And I keep twisting my ankle very subtly. That's the unintended effect. Right. It actually ends up being less safe than if we were to walk on rocks. Instead, I wanted softer tread.
Why don't you face danger to see if you hurt your ankle bad or not?
Face danger.
I think it's under...
There it is. Adventure moves.
Yeah. How do you think you want to roll this? What stat do you want to use?
Speed, agility, precision.
Okay. Plus edge.
So +2.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5, an 8, and a 4.
A 5 and 8 on the challenge dice and a 4 on the action dice?
Yes.
Plus your edge?
Plus my edge, which is 2.
So you roll a total of 6, which means you got a weak hit.
Weak hit. Woo! Sort of woo. Better than usual. So we choose one. Tired or hurt seems the most thing. So we're gonna endure harm,
which is another move. Suffer move.
Fuck. Suffer minus health equal to your foe's rank or as appropriate to the situation. Suffer minus health. What is the foe's rank? Doesn't really make sense.
If you face physical damage, suffer minus health equal to your foe's rank or is appropriate to the situation. So this is a troublesome journey. So it'll be 1. If your health is 0, suffer. So you just take 1.
Okay.
Character sheet and then character sheet.
Oh. So my health is at 3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. So what happens?
So I step into one of these holes and I twist my ankle. Ah! Damn it.
Makari?
Yeah, I think I twisted my ankle. I think I'll be okay, but it definitely hurts. Can we... I don't know, I don't think this was the right way. Can we go back on the rocks?
We're probably gonna have to make camp soon. Give me a second, and I take my axe and I splinter off some wood from a tree and make a brace for your ankle. Just a simple, like, cloth brace. I think we're gonna have to make camp here. Give ourselves potentially a little health. Roll plus supply. Yikes, that's a miss. You take no comfort, pay the price. No.
Made a really shitty shelter.
This is the worst time ever. 87. It wastes resources. Try to set up camp. Something gets wet. We lose another supply. I think it's as simple as that.
Our supply is now 2.
It's not good.
Out of 5.
We're not having a fun time.
No,
We haven't made any progress on our journey whatsoever.
I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm hungry.
I haven't caught a fish for days. All right, let's continue on this journey to try and get. It's supposed to be only 2 days. A lot happens in an hour.
And we're going to a shitty place, too. I mean, presumably.
3 plus 2 is 5. Nope, that's a miss again. Not having a good one. 47. A new danger or foe is revealed. Great. Let's see. It might be reveal a danger, but let me look here. Now let's reveal a danger. 97. Roll twice more on this table, both results.
Oh my god. Let me do it.
All right, yeah.
55.
First one is you encounter a hostile denizen. Sack. Roll again.
60.
You face an environmental or architectural hazard.
Go.
So, I think we're stumbling through this ancient forest. And we hear a large, like a tree breaking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is that? I think off in like the fog of this next morning is a giant tree primordial.
Good.
It just did both, a dangerous foe and the environment. Of course it's a tree.
Yeah.
So a primordial, for those of us who may not know at home, where are my denizens? Primordial. So primordials are essentially elementals or vengeful spirits in this setting of long forgotten gods, and they can take the forms of wood, earth, rocks, plants. They can be mountain primordials, forest primordials, and I think this looks almost exactly like the ones from Lord of the Rings.
The Ents.
The Ents, yeah.
Sweet.
And I think there's like this, as it walks, there's this heavy wind that starts whipping around the trees, and like boughs start moving and small branches start breaking off.
Oh god.
Yeah. We have to find cover. We have to find a hollowed out tree or something. I start racing around and looking around.
I'm gonna try to find a rock cave.
Okay, a rock cave. Yeah, make it happen. Go to moves. Probably face danger. At the top.
Danger?
Yeah.
Discover a site?
No. Discover a site means we just make one up, but we should,
Okay.
when attempting something risky, or it could be gather information maybe. When you search an area, yeah, when you search, so it could be either face danger or gather information. Kind of fluid.
I'm gonna do face danger.
Okay.
I'm gonna do rolling plus edge.
Okay.
My edge is 2. So it's gonna be 5 plus 2 is 7, and I beat it. So that's a strong hit. So I'm successful. Take +1 momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it?
It's on the left here. So it's
This?
7. Yeah.
So we have +7 momentum.
Mm-hmm. So as a reminder, you can use momentum to cancel a challenge dice of equal or lower value.
Oh, okay.
And then it resets to 2. Which is something I might start doing if we can't make our way downtown.
Okay, so, I mean, we moved and...
You think you find something?
I found a cave. I found a rock cave where, like, it used to be a bear den.
Mm-hmm.
So we go in there.
Sure. Asha, come on! And I see that she's kind of struggling, and I race back to her, and I, like, cuddle her and bring her in to the cave. The winds are just whipping. There's, like, we see, like, a giant tree fall, maybe, like, nearly right in front of us. This thing is just, like, lumbering around. Let's see. And I think what's also cool about these ones is, like, the face position keeps changing in the bark. So, like, it's up near where a head would be, but, like, it appears out the side or something. It's, like, doing this moaning or something. Like, all the bark kind of, like, rips and mouths open and then closes. Yeah. And it's not even, like,
cool.
It's not even, like, humanoid. It's probably got, like, 3 or 4, like, spider legs, and then, like, the legs, like, merge back together and then walk. Like, it's this constant shifting tree elemental thing.
Freaky.
And how would we pass this? I think we have to try and hide from it. I think because it could walk near us and just crush us rando.
So deception, stealth, or trickery is what I would do.
Yeah.
And I have good shadow.
Why don't you found it, you shadow us.
I think my shadow is 3. So I have to go back to the moves there. We're facing danger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nine. Oh.
So
right? 9?
Yeah, 5 and a 9.
Mm-hmm.
And you rolled...
I rolled a 9.
You don't beat a 9.
Right, so it's a weak hit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Shoot. Dispirited or afraid?
Sure.
I'm scared of this thing.
Yeah.
I have never seen anything like it.
I don't know what it like. I don't think Pendry knows what it is. So you have to roll endure stress.
Where is that?
It's a move.
Oh.
If it's ever italicized, it's probably a move.
Heard. Endure stress. Okay. Suffer minus spirit equal to your foe's rank or as appropriate to the situation. What's the foe's rank?
Oh, yikes. Primordials are extreme. They inflict 4 harm.
What?
Yeah.
So minus spirit 4?
Yeah.
Minus 4 Eek.
Eek?
Damn it, I keep going
sheet.
to bio and where's spirit?
It's near health and supply.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. So we have to... If your spirit is 0, suffer minus momentum. Okay, so we have to do minus momentum.
So you -3, then 1 more means
Yeah.
-1, so 6.
So
and then
6. So we get rid of that immediately, and then
your
roll
spirit
plus
has
spirit or plus heart.
well, your spirit has to go to 0 first.
Oh yeah. Thanks for everyone's patience. Grace is slow with any character sheet or rules.
Moves.
And then I'm going to roll.
Plus spirit or plus heart?
Plus heart. My heart is 2. So 7, and I beat them both. So strong hit, shake it off. If your spirit is greater than 0, suffer -1 momentum in exchange for +1. Can't. Embrace the darkness, take +1 momentum. So I'm going to get my momentum back.
To 7, yeah.
To 7. Ha!
Freaking terrifying.
What is that thing?
I will also face danger. Oh wait, how do I want to fit with heart?
Heart.
Heart.
Air. Wind.
Face danger
Fire.
with heart. My heart's +3.
Captain Planet. He's a
So that's
hero.
3 plus 2 is 5. That's a miss as well for me. Whoopee!
Whoopee. Oh, great. Oh my god.
Pay the price.
Ah.
This is bad news, Hyper Bears. 33.
I think Pendry's bad luck.
The current situation worsens.
What, does the shelter collapse?
Yes.
A tree falls on the shelter.
We're forced out of the shelter into the open.
So what do we do now?
We're out in the open. This thing is passing by. I imagine it's probably like 10 or 12 feet tall or something like that, just smashing into trees. We have to get out of here for sure. We're hurt, we're sick, we can't fight this thing.
We don't have time to talk about this. We have to run.
I guess I want to find another space to hide. I want to face a danger with insider observation. I don't think this is something we enter the fray, and I don't think at any point we're gonna like combat moves this thing. Hell yeah, that's a strong hit. I rolled a 6 on the action dice, plus 2 is 8, and then 6 and 4 on the challenge. So take +1 momentum. That still doesn't get us out of this situation, so that brings me to +8. We need to get out of here. Maybe it's undertake a journey. Let's see, secure an advantage. No, that just gives us momentum. Face danger. I think at some point we can just leave.
Face danger. Let me face danger and we try to make a run for it.
Let's undertake a journey and try to make progress. And I think if we make progress, we leave.
Okay. Set the rank of your journey.
It's already set. We're still on the troublesome rank to get to Black Spot.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should roll plus wits.
Yeah.
You do it.
Oh, please be a good one. That's a 10 on one of them and a 7 on the other. 6 plus 2. That's going to give me 8, so a weak hit. You reach a waypoint and mark progress, but suffer -1 supply. So we lose another supply.
Oh, are your wits 1 as well?
No, they're 2.
You rolled an 8.
Yeah, that beats 1 dice. This is a 10.
Oh, it has...
So we both lose a supply.
Good.
Great. But I think we finally get out of there. I think that when whatever broke, like, I think a tree falls on the bear's den and crushes it. And I think, like, either mine or your Pax gets caught in that, and we have to leave it behind.
Oh, God.
It's bad. It's bad news, bears. We're not having a good time at all. But we can mark progress on our journey. So I'm going to put 2 here. Oh, wait, troublesome. So 3. Beep, beep, beep. Cool.
Beep, beep, beep.
And we hightail it out of there. I think we just leave in its wake.
Let's do it.
We just run for hours until we can't hear whipping winds.
Well, Asha can hardly run, so...
We make Asha run. We don't have a choice. Asha can throw up and run at the same time.
Good lord. It's terrible.
But, you know, she was a free warden. We're all free wardens. We were trained for this sort of stuff.
Yeah, so hopefully her adrenaline is kicking in hard.
Yeah. I can't believe one of these things live here. What was that?
I don't know. It looked like a tree thing. It looked like a... I have no idea. Was it even dangerous? We didn't try to talk to it.
It didn't matter. I don't think it was something we could talk to.
Maybe we could have communicated with it.
It's
probably been around forever.
I don't want to take that chance.
It looked old. It looked really worn, but fast.
Are you okay? You look shaken.
I'm shaken, but I'm also intrigued. I want to learn more about this creature.
Makari, you're gonna get yourself killed one of these days.
We're all gonna die someday.
Let's set up what little camp we can for now. I need you to get some spirit back.
Let me put this fabric over this stick.
Yeah.
It's this big.
Yeah. How big is that?
I place it on my head.
Yeah, just a little hat. You make a hat for the rain. Oh, Jesus. All right. Make camp. We have almost no supplies left. Are you joking me?
It's really bad miss. We gotta pay the price again.
No, I'm gonna burn momentum. And get...
Oh, we cancel that out? Or we add...
We cancel out one of the dice. I have my own momentum to burn. I'm gonna burn my momentum, which is 8.
So does that mean we get a weak hit?
Yes.
Okay. Really though?
What? Yes.
But it still doesn't beat that.
It beats one of the dice.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay.
So on a weak hit, choose 1 recuperate, take a health, partake, suffer 1 supply, and take 1 health for you and any companion. Relax, take +1 spirit, focus, +1 momentum. When you break from camp, add or prepare. I want you to have spirit, because if you have to endure stress again at any point, it's not going to be a good time.
Yeah, I need more spirit.
So we both gain a spirit. I think my spirit's max, though.
Great.
Yeah.
Why? You're so optimistic, it's annoying.
Come, sit. You'll be fine. Just take a breath. Do some yoga stretches with me.
I smack you.
I take it you're under a lot of stress.
My sister is near death.
So are you.
My ankle hurts. So bad.
Wah! This isn't Pendry, this is Jeremy.
Yeah. It truly is.
Butterfly stitch it, I don't know.
What's that?
Figure it out. That's what we say. Fucking figure it out.
You don't even know what that is.
Alright, let's continue on.
Yep, let's go. Let's keep going.
Undertake a journey. That's a 4 + 2, which is 6, which beats 1. So, weak hit, undertake journey. You reach a waypoint and mark progress, but suffer another -1 supply.
So we have 0.
We have 0.
No more supplies left. Our bags are gone. They disintegrated from the rain.
That gives us 6. I might have you make this roll because you have momentum to burn.
You don't?
No, when you burn it all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Reset the 2. Hold on. I have to make out of supply. When your supply is exhausted, reduce to 0, mark unprepared. If you suffer additional minus supply while unprepared, you must exchange each additional minus supply for any combination of health, spirit, or momentum as appropriate to the circumstances. So our supply goes to 0, and it's already marked unprepared for us if your supply is 0.
What's unprepared?
Yes, it's a condition. So if we lose supply again, we take it from health, spirit, or momentum. So we're at 6 for our journey. We can either keep going, or we can try to reach our destination by making a progress move.
Let's try to reach our destination.
Okay. You're gonna make the roll. So reach your destination. When your journey comes to an end, roll the challenge dice and compare to your progress. Momentum is you can't use momentum here. Very good. So you just roll the d10s, and they have to be less than 6.
Two.
2 2s, but that's a critical, which is a plot twist. So reach your destination. On a strong hit, the situation at your destination favors you. Choose one. Make another move now, not a progress move, and add 1 and take +1 momentum. Do you want to make another move and add +1, or do you? Well, let's find out what the twist is.
Twist.
Major plot twist. Why don't you roll those d10s again, baby?
61.
61. The true enemy is revealed. New leader.
It keeps happening.
New leader.
It's actually Asha.
No, it's not actually Asha. She murders both of us in her sleep. Campaign over. Oh, Jesus.
It's the new leader.
We'll find out who that is when we get there. So, as for your bonus, do you want to make another move, or do you want to take +1 momentum?
I want to make another move.
And what is that move?
Resupply? Can I do that?
What does it say? When you hunt, forage, or scavenge, roll + wits.
Great. Hang on, let me look at my stats real quick. My health is at 3, my spirit is at 1. Can I do anything with spirit? Heal?
I think healing's only for wounds.
Can you aid me? No.
I won't get the +1.
So momentum will just be on here.
Yeah. You can just add a momentum.
I'll just do that.
Yeah. So we arrive to Black Spot. I think we're greeted by this like lining of broken elven busts. Because you made them out to be very like tile, mosaic architecture, if I remember correctly. So I think there's like these maybe statues made out of like lapis lazuli, just these like bright blue marble bust of some sort, like a disheveled stone walkway, and we can see probably something maybe like 15 or 20 foot high pillars or arches or structures, and there's like all these stone enclosings like caved in roofs that have maybe like wood slats over top of them. It's like very piecemeal looking. Like a lot of the beauty of the elven structure is underneath like man-made wood or clay or something like that
Mhm.
covering,
Mhm.
right? Like for holes or for walls or something. And I think we approach and there's a couple of guards, and we approach and they kind of like stop and, who are you? Uh, we're a pair of free wardens, a couple of free wardens. I gesture to all of us, and we seek refuge here in the settlement. Let's see if they are chill with that. Let's see, characters. I don't want to do a character goal. Let's ask the Oracle. I think it's likely that they let us in because free wardens are kind of mercenaries for hire, so maybe they have a job for us here. I think it's almost certain. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Yeah, 94. So almost certain means that if I had rolled 10 or lower, we would not have been allowed inside for freezies. But I think they let us pass and enter. And again, it's all like very piecemeal. There's maybe even like built wooden shacks or structures and thatch that have been put up here, like in between broken stone domes or something.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely need to... I think that in the rules, when we reach a settlement, we full heal up.
Sweet.
But I'm not entirely sure. Entirely sure. Bear with us for a moment, folks. I want healing. Or maybe it's under the sojourn move. When you spend time in a community seeking assistance, roll plus heart, clear condition. Oh yeah, we just have to sojourn in here for a while. So, I think I look for Delcash. Was that his name?
Yeah.
I ask around town for Delcash. And, is he alive? I'm gonna give it a 50-50. He is alive. But he's living in like this rundown shack or something. Delcash, friend. And I kind of like barge in the door because we live out in the wilds for so long, and I'm like, what are manners? What does Delcash look like? Oracles. Character descriptors. We'll do 3 like I always do. So that's 71, which gives us stealthy. 22, which gives us successful. And 42, which gives us timid. So I think he's always been one of those keep your head down work kind of people that gets in and out, and he was leader for such a while that he made a show of himself one day.
But he didn't like the attention.
So maybe he just willingly gave it up to someone else. He just couldn't handle the pressure of being leader. So I enter, and I think Delcash is kind of this dark-skinned, probably bald, older, maybe like late 50s kind of individual. Is in the process of maybe like making some pottery for like containing water or food, like large pieces, right? Like like barrels. And just this like spindly old man with kind of like maybe a heavy like a paintbrush beard around his just around his mouth. And Pendry, is that? And I think he just kind of sits up from the pottery wheel. And it's been 2 years. Well, come in, sit. You don't look well. I said, we're not well, friend. And I sit down. I usher you and Asha inside. Have you met Delcash before?
Mm-mm.
So I introduce you to Delcash.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you. My husband will be back momentarily. He went out to hunt for some food for us tonight. Come, sit. We'll scrounge what we can for extra. You can share in dinner with us.
Thank you.
I enter. I put the axe down. Delcash, what's... And I think the inside of the hut has like some nicely decorated, like wooden relics, maybe like pieces of elven mask he found, like the bloodwood masks he's found in the forest over time. Maybe some like troll iconography or something.
Mm-hmm.
I have stories to tell you, friend. It's been a long time. Well, why don't you sit down and tell me all about it? And I think we'll make a sojourn move here to kind of like instill our welcome into the household, and then we'll call it a session there.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus heart. Nice! I rolled double 3s on the challenge dice, which means a plot twist happens, but first let's do the move.
His husband will kill us.
Yeah, his husband kills us. Seeking assistance. If I share a bond, add +1, which I do, but... So, let's see. Share on a strong hit, take +2 more for that action. Okay, so we choose an action, take +2 extra. So I think we recover. Oh, wait. On a hit, you and your allies may each focus on one of your chosen recover actions. So...
Consort.
So does that mean we get all of them? Or we choose one for each category? On a strong hit, you and your allies may each choose two from within the categories below. So we get 2 of each of these? Yeah. 2 from within the categories below.
Oh, I think just 2.
In a category. I think we pick a category and get 2. Does that make sense to you? I think so.
No, I think it's 2 from all 3.
So, like, we pick recover and we get all 4? Or we pick recover and get 2? Or we just pick...
No, 2 from within the categories below. So we could do mend and take a quest, or...
Okay.
I think.
Okay, great. Well...
So I'm gonna equip... No. Provision.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2 supply.
But we get +2, so we get 4.
And consort. Take 4 spirit.
You get 4 spirit, yep.
Man, that seems like a really good deal, though. Maybe you were right.
No, we're good. We each get to pick 2. So you have to unclick unprepared in conditions to change your supply. Yep. So that's cool.
All right, I'm back to full spirit. Man, your husband's an amazing cook.
And then, let's see. You still get 1 more move. Oh, wait, you did supply and spirit. I get 2 more moves. I want to take +4 momentum. So that brings me to 6. And then I want to provide aid. I have to do something to get this force out of here. So let's roll the plot twist.
20.
Major plot twist.
An assumption is revealed to be false.
Assumption is... Oh, so... Yeah, I asked Delcash, is there any aid that you as the overseer can provide for the village? And then he says he's no longer the overseer, and I ask who is in charge. So let's get an Ironlander name. Whoops. That's gonna be 96. Morel. And then let's do the settlement trouble again. Settlement trouble. And he tells us 13, someone is captured. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. So I think someone like rushes in from the hunting party and says that his husband has gone missing.
Oh God.
And that's where we will leave it.
Ah.
So, wow. What a terrible journey that was.
All of our journeys are terrible
Yeah.
in this game.
Yeah, I don't know how we suffer so bad.
But we have the kindness of Delcash, but then his husband's missing, so.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. It's a pleasure to have you all here, and we will see you next time.
Next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.